Well, as expected, that main event was really damn good. I'm John Rentham with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Beginning in Hiroshima Night 2 event. The rest of the card ranged from average all the way to stuff that started to really fucking piss me off. I almost turned off the show at one point, and I'll tell you what part that was later in the review. But the main event was well worth staying around for, pretty much like Night 1, but Night 1 had a better overall flow to it. One of the matches in particular could have ended 10 minutes sooner, and I don't understand why it went on as long as it did. Anyway, Kevin Kelly doing commentary solo until Zack Sabre Jr. joined for the main event, providing some pretty good lines I'll talk about a little bit later. Yuya Gamura, Yota Tsuji, and Gabriel Kidd versus Dangerous Tekkers, Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi, and Doki, who has his lengthy pipe and swinging it around, scaring everybody. Yota immediately goes after Taichi, so does Yuya, and Taichi responds by choking them, because Taichi, a motivated Taichi and an angry Taichi, is a very dangerous Taichi. Zack Sabre Jr. tangles with Gabriel Kidd, and they factor into the finish, where an armbar taps out Gabriel Kidd, but this was pretty good. Young Lions got in some shots, and then Zack Sabre Jr. kept attacking, and then Yota and Taichi tangle again, so, you know what? Nice little match. At least it was nice to see Dangerous Tekkers on the winning side after they failed to win the IWGP Tag Team Championships. And then we get Minoru Suzuki, El Desperado, and Kanemaru versus Sho, Master Wato with Tenzan, and Hanma. Hey, Hanma, you're here to take the pin. Oh, Hanma didn't take the pin. He was on the winning side. I'm just as shocked as anyone else. He also went right after Suzuki. Hanma, apparently, after coming back from being nearly paralyzed with a variety of injuries, he thought, hey, I'll tangle with Suzuki. It worked out well for Yuya, except no, it didn't. I'm amazed Yuya was back the next night. I didn't think they would be able to wake him up. Good triple teaming and deep impact, but Sho breaks it up. Oh my god, what the hell? He should have hit him with Armageddon, not Deep Impact, because Armageddon was a better movie, somehow. Haha, 90s disaster movie references. And then botched jackknife cover on Kanemaru by Master Wato 1, 2, 3. It's almost like Master Wato spiked himself on his head, so he seemed okay. But it is what it is. We then get ELP, Taiji Ishimori, and Yujiro Takahashi versus Naito, Hiromu, and Bushi. It was mainly to hype up Hiromu and Bushi versus ELP and Ishimori. Bushi gets targeted, and then later things get all hectic and everything, at least in the final couple minutes, and Destino pins Yujiro 1, 2, 3. That's your lot right there. When Bullet Club's involved, even though there are some talents, Yujiro is basically the guy just to take the pins, though Yujiro does have talent. He's just pretty much the guy that you always beat in the group if you don't want, like, the upper echelon members to take the fall. ELP and Ishimori are a very good team. And then we get to Evil and Dick Togo versus Okada and Yano. It immediately goes to a double countout because Evil doesn't want anything to do with Okada. It's like, oh, I don't want you to beat me. We could have had Dick Togo take the pin and avoided the fucking shenanigans bullshit later. But no, we're going to keep force feeding this bullshit with Evil. This is not fucking working. Him and Bullet Club, I'm not even saying him turning heel because everything is evil. His name is Evil. I'm not saying turning him heel was the worst thing in the world, but this has not worked with Evil at all. I was advocating for him to get featured more, and now I kind of wish I hadn't because this is really fucking bad. Jeez, it's so fucking stupid. Yeah, then the chair gets factored in a little bit later because Okada's like, hey, wait a second. Let me just hit Evil, and then let me demand a singles match because we're just going to have this because, oh shit, we don't want the show to go too short, but we don't want to extend one of the matches too long. So let's have the singles match. It's Okada versus Evil. They go at it for a bit. Evil would send Dick Togo to the back, and then Dick Togo shows up and attacks Okada, and we get a DQ. And then Yano runs in, but he gets low blowed, and then Dick gets Okada from behind, and Okada gets beat. This is something that I just have no interest in. If Okada does not just smash Evil in 5 minutes, which sounded a lot less dirty in my head before I said it, I don't really know what we're doing here. And because it's not making me think, oh, Evil's this bad man that, deserves to get his ass kicked. I don't want to fucking see the guy. I don't want to see anybody in Bullet Club outside the few members I like. ELP and Ishimori are a good team. I love seeing them wrestle. Guerrillas of Destiny are a fucking great team. The concept of Bullet Club is fucking dead. It's fucking bullshit. Whether it's AEW, New Japan, it's a t-shirt brand. That's all it fucking is anymore. And if you like Bullet Club, that's fine. I can't fucking stand it. Too sweet, all this. It's fucking dumb. It's as bad as the NWO at its height, except there's vastly inferior talent in this version of the Bullet Club. Whichever one you want to pick, actually. Either version. And I would argue that, as far as a leader, who the fuck's the leader of the Bullet Club? Oh, it's Jay White. No wonder it's not any goddamn good. In case you didn't know, I'm not a big fan of Jay White, though I recognize he is talented. And if you are a fan of Bullet Club or anybody that I am criticizing, I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just fucking sick of it. New Japan is better than this. They're doing bullshit WCW, WWE finishes when I'm not saying dirty finishes are the worst thing if you want to build something up, but this is the same shit they've been doing. Dick Togo, why is he there? Why? What has he added to Evil? Evil Dick? I mean, those jokes get kind of old at one point, though I have been saying Dick gets this man from behind quite a bit because sometimes those jokes are funny. But the stuff with Bullet Club is fucking infuriating. Fucking infuriating. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm goddamn sick of it. Stop having your head up your ass, Gato. Do something. Like Gato's watching this. Seriously, he needs to fucking do something else. Like, I get that they have a limited roster. They're doing what they can because there are certain people that fly in, but they got to quarantine for 14 days. And they're working with what they have. Work with Pro Wrestling Noah. Work with All Japan. Work with somebody. Bring some talents in and juice it up. Fuck. I think the Stardom stuff has something to do with the TV deal, but do something. Do something where you don't have to keep relying on the same bullshit from Bullet Club. My fucking goodness. Oh boy, more Bullet Club stuff. Guerrillas of Destiny, who I like. I really like them. And Jay White, who I don't really like. Jay White has talent. I'm going to now call him Glacial White because good fucking God, I don't expect him to go 100 miles an hour, but goddamn, I have seen people whose legs have gone to sleep that move faster than this guy. And it's fucking boring. I do not see him as the greatest wrestler, like the greatest, non-Japanese wrestler that is currently in New Japan, at least in my opinion. And I know there are fans of Jay White, and that's fine. I've seen some good matches with him, but they are always with people that are better than him. When he is having to lead a match, it doesn't fucking work. It really fucking doesn't. And they're trying to build up a feud with him and Ishii. And they've had good matches on occasion. Because Ishii can have a good match with a fucking broom. Which makes sense because that's kind of what Jay White essentially moves like. He moves like a goddamn broom in the wind. So they took on Goto, Ishii, and Yoshihashi. Never opened 6-man championships. Hey, they remembered those titles existed. This match, I think, was only a couple minutes longer than the main event, or right around the same running time, like roughly, because the main event went about 28 minutes. This match felt like it went about 45. The main event felt like it went about 18. It's all about pacing, and this was... Ishii tried to spice this thing up. Guerrillas of Destiny are a great fucking tag team. I don't mind, them trying to put Jay White in a different title picture. For the love of God, don't give them the heavyweight championship. They will, and it will suck, in my opinion. But Yoshihashi and Tangaloa tangle, which is really, really hard to say. Guerrillas of Destiny get a headbutt and splash combo for 2. Near falls, more club bullshit because Gato and Dick Togo, they're great. Dick Togo's still here. Fucking hell, God, where are they paying this guy double? What stuff does he have on New Japan? Or are they that goddamn desperate they had to get Dick Togo to do the same stuff? I think he can provide more than just this. Instead of leaping into a table spot. Thank God he's okay, because that looked pretty goddamn brutal. We get a low blow, and then Goto does a dive. Holy shit. Butterfly lock. Kajado gets a stick across Yoshihashi's back. And then cradle pin by Yoshihashi, 1, 2, 3. Zack Sabre Jr. joins for commentary. I don't know if you're able to tell this, but I'm not really happy with the Bullet Club, in case you didn't get. Sonata versus Ibushi, that is. Can't even talk. Double title match. He still dresses like a twat, Zack Sabre Jr. about Sonata, and do Ibushi's veins have muscles? Jesus Christ. These are important questions, by the way. Slow with nice wrestling. That was the start because they did nice mat wrestling, feeling each other out. They had a great match to close out the G1. The neck whip on the floor because Ibushi must land on his neck a total of 500 times in any match. Sonata keeps targeting the neck. Ibushi keeps hitting hard kicks and strikes. And then it's a fist off. Have fun on seeing that, or have fun seeing that. Sonata Goye, he hits his own version, but then he, does the long dart into the corner, and then skull end. He scissors Ibushi from behind, and then it's the moonsault, but it misses, and then Sonata gets long dart. We get the weird TKO variation. I don't know what they were trying to do from the apron to the floor. The pace picks up in the final few minutes. Moonsault, knees up, Kamigoye from behind. Second Kamigoye for 2. Bridging near fall. Oh no. Sonata almost beat him this time with that close near fall that he got before. And then Kamigoye for 3. Okay, cool. Ibushi won. And then he celebrates, and Naito comes out and says, hey, I don't want those titles unified. I want the Intercontinental Championship. And Ibushi agrees. Is it going to happen at Castle Attack? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, the main event was really good. Anyway, agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.